Hey guys, what's going on? BMcG here, and today we're here to talk about my 7-star Rank 2 Captain Marvel. I got very lucky and pulled her very early in the arcade game saga. And for those who don't know, and if you've been living under a rock, at the end of the arcade game saga, if you have been participating in the solo event to the max of your ability, there's a very solid chance that you can get Captain Marvel as a 7-star guaranteed just by playing the game. So I figured, why not make a video and show you guys what she's like at rank 2, because that's kind of an easy to get rank for most people, and it kind of shows you what you're working towards. So I figured, why not rank her up, because I never got to use her when I was progressing through the game. But before we get too far into the video and too far into my thoughts, if at any point you do enjoy the video, consider hitting the like button, and if you're not subscribed, consider doing so, because it helps grow our community that I'm building here on this channel, and that's my favorite thing about having a channel, is interacting with all of you guys. So yeah, let's get right into the video. We're starting off the video against Winter Soldier in Realm of Legends, and then we're going to go right into the next fight just to show you guys how her persistent ramp works. Because she carries over her binary charges from one fight to the other, which makes it very good to use her in quests, because once you ramp her in the first fight, if you play well enough in the first fight, it carries over to the next one and then the one after, and so on and so forth, and she becomes this very consistent attacker who does a lot of damage. So if you have never played her before, she gains binary charges from blocking hits, you gain extra ones from parrying hits, and then if you're inflicted with energy damage, she also gains binary charges. So she's very targeted against energy damage champions, but you can use her against anyone if you really want to. And that's the beauty of her kit. You can also regain binary charges while in binary ignition by using your heavy attack. I can't remember how many it gives you. I think it gives you like 2 or 3, but it's enough to keep 100% uptime on it for most fights, and it's easy to keep up without the Nick Fury synergy. That's the synergy that boosts the duration of each binary charge when it's falling off in binary ignition. But yeah, I think she's pretty easy to use and pretty straightforward. She's really hard hitting. And that was 62 seconds for Winter Soldier, mind you, and she needed to parry for like the first 25% of the fight. It's just block, 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 and build up charges. But we start the fight with, I think 12 or something in this one, so it really isn't going to take much time to ramp back up. We get to 25 here, and we're going to start dealing some massive damage. Like that was a juicy special too, and right here, that would be pretty much a Battlegrounds health pool of any opponent right now, honestly. Like if you can armor break them, yeah, that's what the damage will look like. So yes, she needs to ramp up, but I do think she's going to be useful in Battlegrounds, especially for like targeted matchups where, like Shuri, where you could repeatedly block and parry over and over and over again, or Onslaught, who inflicts you with Neuroshock, and that is energy damage that ramps her up. But we're getting right into some story content, because I didn't get any good Battlegrounds content this time around. I do plan on making a Battlegrounds showcase on her, but we're getting into story content here. I think this is early Act 8, and this is Gimme Shelter and Cosmic Grit, and then a couple of other nodes. Essentially, the opponent has a chance to auto block. There's True Lies, so you cannot ignore their auto block with True Accuracy, True Strike, and those measures. Instead, you need enough buffs to counter the node. They can be the same type. And if you guys paid attention in the first part of the video, Captain Marvel gains a bunch of Fury buffs when in binary ignition. She gains 5 of them, which is enough to counter this node. And that's just a lot of damage. There's really not much else you could say there. Yes, we're being boosted by the nodes. We have the aptitude and we have the extra Fury buffs, but this is how quickly she ramps. Once she's ramped in the previous fight, she carries it over to the next one, and she's just gonna be steamrolling through everything. Like, that was a lot of damage in, I don't know, 20 something seconds. Like, that was almost an 80k heavy attack, and we're just gonna close this fight out by stun locking with the relic. And then if he didn't die there, and let's say he had an extra 200,000 health, could drop the special 2 again, and then full 5-hit combo, do another 5-hit combo, and yeah, we start the fight pretty much ramped here already, because we just have to get 1 parry. These are like 30k basic attacks, counting the burst damage and when you crit. It's just a lot of damage, guys. I don't know why people are saying she's mid. Maybe it's the meta rats who are, you know, inflicted with the Battlegrounds brain rot. That's a joke, guys. I like Battlegrounds too, but it's not the only game mode in the game. Champions can be useful in other game modes. But yeah, we're going to go into some Hazard Shift action here. I just wanted to pull one fight from Hazard Shift. So this is Incinerate, Poison, Hazard Shift. There's also Cold Snap and Incinerate, Juggling Act, but we actually don't want to go immune to the Incinerate. But we will start the fight here by just doing some combos. And as you guys can see, our binary charges are going up because we have that Incinerate on us. And now we just need one parry, and now we're in binary ignition. And now we could just nuke this Overseer down. This lane is not very friendly for non-skill champions because there's the armor break that gets inflicted. The node set is very much so designed for a skill champion to shine with all kinds of purify. But she handled that in, I believe, 20 something seconds. Let's see what it says. 25 seconds. And that was an Alliance War sized health pool. And that's a realistic placement, honestly, with this new meta, because arcade games, Overseer is a tactic defender, Captain Marvel is a tactic attacker. She counters that Hazard Shift node, which does exist in Alliance War, and it's actually easier for her to counter it there in Alliance War. So yeah, I think it's a realistic showing of how she works there to begin with. This is Energy Adoption, and I just wanted to show you how quickly she ramps against Energy Adoption. So she's one of the best champions to counter energy damage, I guess. Silver Surfer's up there, but she ramps from all energy damage, where Silver Surfer gets boosted by Cold Snap, Incinerate, and Shock, while being 100% resistant to those as well. So yeah, I think she's got a lot of room to be used in the Cosmic class, and for a lot of people, if you don't have a good 7-star in the Cosmic class, and you can get her, she's gonna carry a lot of weight on your account. This node set is hilarious. She already has a chance to armor break on her light attacks, and this node boosts her chance to inflict armor breaks, and it's going to allow us to just have some really nasty damage because you know, armor break obviously reduces armor rating, then she gains fury buffs, then she also has, you know, the armor breaks from her kit, so it's just going to be a lot of damage, and it's just going to take us a little bit to ramp. I just wanted him to drop one more special one, and he does right here. And now we are fully ramped, and we just go in here, do some combos, get an intercept. Intercepts give you more armor breaks, and boom, that's a huge special too. And that's how a lot of questing fights go with her. And the beautiful thing is we have 19 binary charges now going into the second fight. And against Havoc, he has a non-contact medium attack, so we could parry that and then parry the next one. That gives us 4 charges per, you know, 4 charges for 2 parries, whatever. It's very fast and rapid gaining. But she also has energy resistance, which would be countering, I think, Havoc's plasma detonation. I thought it was energy damage. I might be wrong. But thankfully we have the armor ups from the node here, so we don't really have to worry about it. But we're going in here and full sending it, dropping the special, or we didn't even have to drop the special too. That was a 37k crit, not counting the burst damage on our medium attack, which is just awesome damage in my opinion. And now we've got this guillotine, and she goes, you know, invisible here. But now she can't go invisible. We just waited it out. We get an intercept there, and now we just need her to play into us. And we have 15 armor breaks when we launch that special too, and she's gone, just deleted. It's awesome. I think she is an all-around amazing questing champion. And now we're gonna finish out the video with the Sarastes boss. I know a lot of people kind of complained about this guy when he first came out, but I think she's one of the better counters to him, and you guys will see why when we get into the video. For those who don't remember how to fight Sarastes, you break his armor by knocking him down, by hitting him with a striker, and then by hitting his block. And essentially you want to alternate how you do these. I like to just alternate every single time. I don't want to repeat them because I don't want to, you know, ramp him up and give him more armor again. But as you guys saw there, we blocked the special one there, and it ramps up our binary charges. So now we are in binary ignition, and we get to just start cooking. Right there we drop the striker, and we are already dealing some really nasty damage. We just need this dude to throw a special 1, and he does. Then we stun him, and that is just some really solid damage. And we're already done with the first phase. Now we get to go to the next one, and I just need to land this intercept, but he was kind of playing weird. We're gonna get it here pretty quickly, and yeah, now we are moved into phase 2, and we go for the heavy attack here to break the leg armor, I believe. Then we go for the striker, and then now we just need to bait the special 1. He drops it, and now we will punish, hit his block, and then we accidentally hit his block twice, which sucks because now you guys saw his armor went back up. But we will be able to break that armor. We just need to bait the special 1 from him again, and then we break it, and we bait a heavy attack, drop the heavy attack. That's already dealing some really strong damage. Go for the striker there, and now we just need to hit his block 2 more times, and then his armor is going to be broken again. So we drop the special 3 here. That way we give ourselves a power gain, but we also give him a bunch of power. That would allow him to throw his special attack, so we can get that auto block, and he throws it, and boom, his armor's broken. And now we can spam heavy attacks, which ramps us back up and keeps us ramped, and it just does some amazing damage. That's why I think she's one of the best options for this fight. And you know, I think a lot of people kind of ignored her because I think a lot of people moved on from her. And it's very fair to move on from Captain Marvel, because at the time she didn't really exist as a 7-star when this came out. You know, she was a 6-star, and no one's really ranking their Captain Marvel as a 6-star unless you really like her. So yeah, there were a lot of like better options, I guess, but she's like really shining in this fight, and you guys are gonna see we just absolutely blitz through the next phase because of how perfect her kit works for this fight. It's just it's really cool. If we do end up losing our ramp at any point and dropping out of binary ignition, we can just block a part of the special 1. We have built-in energy resistance, so we will cut down the plasma damage, but then we will also be ramping again, so she's very easy to re-ramp. And this is what I mean with her being the best option, because she could just do this and it ramps her back up. And I'm realizing I'm missing out on the burst damage because I don't have armor breaks active, so I drop some light attacks and then I go in and do some solid damage. But we're almost done with the fight just because we spammed heavy attacks in the corner. We just need to hit his block, I think 1 or 2 more times, and he's gonna get cooked. We break his block there. I don't know if that was a bug. But yeah, we were able to hit his block twice, and now we are just cooking. We go for a light combo to build some armor breaks back up, and the fight's over. Now we just have to dance with him, and you know, we got the intercept. Now we're in phase 4. He's unstoppable, and we just have to wait for that timer to time out, and then we can hit his block twice, and then he will be dead. So if you guys enjoyed the video, and if you guys you know, have any thoughts on Captain Marvel, be sure to hit the like button on your way to the comment section, because I want to know what you guys think about Captain Marvel. I think she's kind of underrated, and I'm really excited to use her. I'm really excited to have the dupe, because the dupe is very, very strong, and I'm excited. I'm just excited. I never really got to use her much when I was progressing, so she's new to me, and that's why I ranked her up so quickly. But that's gonna do it for me. If you guys enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Hit the like button, and I'll see you guys for the next video or stream. Peace out.